All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Attack of the B Team. Now, today I have received some intel that Paul has responded to my message, or his friend has responded, rather, to my message. So, the intel I received was that the message was located underneath the phone booth in town. So we are going to hit the town, and we are going to, oh no, don't go back through there. Oh no! Dang it, enhanced portals. Okay, there we go. Whew, okay, we did it. Interesting, all right, so we are in town. First of all, guys, thank you so much for all the awesome feedback on last episode. The bank is, it's 2 days later, it's still up. Well, the stuff that we put is still up, so no one's taking it down, which is good. But today we are gonna be working on my mom and getting my mom free, or whatever that is. So here's the phone booth, this lovely English-looking phone booth telephone that Paul built. What are these? Oh, iron bars. They look really thin, like oddly thin. That's very weird. Okay. Whoa, and there's a piece of poop still here in the air, but B-Dubs isn't standing underneath it? What? That's not right. I think he should still be there. Interesting, what does this say? Your stuffs. Okay, that's for something else. All right, so we're gonna check this out, and we're gonna see what this is all about. So, aha, it's here. Last chance. So, it says last chance. Okay, interesting. So if you guys remember the last episode I did with this, I basically told Paul, I said I need further proof of life. I need another, or I need included in that picture needs to be a copy of today's newspaper. I haven't seen it yet, so here we go. To Dark Lord from Kidnapper. Education of a 9th grader. I'll have you know I am a doctor and a professor. You're just a smelly witch. Hey, I don't like that tone. Clearly you're rotten to the core and don't love your witchy mom, so I'm just gonna give you one final chance to deliver my friends and to the phone booth at Flim Flam Town, or you will never see Mommy Poo alive ever again. Mwahahaha. Cheers, PSJ's friend. Wow! Clearly you're rotten to the core. Bro, you don't know me well enough. Well, this is interesting. So, if he's not gonna comply, I'm gonna break her out. Today, we are going to break out my witchy mom. I have no other choice. I've already located her, and we are going to stage a breakout, which is gonna be awesome. So let me go get prepared for this because I've had enough. I have absolutely had enough. And there's nothing left to do. He cannot be reasoned with. This friend of Paul's cannot be reasoned with. So I'm gonna take matters in my own hands and we're gonna figure this thing out. All right, guys, so I have the perfect plan. The perfect plan, I think, maybe, we'll see. To break out my mom, my witchy mom, out of prison or out of kidnapping. Oh, by the way, these are the coins from the very first time Punches and I talked about doing banking stuff. This will all be destroyed, so please do not worry. I know it's additional currency, but I will promptly delete this. I meant to just toss out all this stuff in lava or something before this episode, but I forgot. So if you still see it there, don't worry. Check this out. We have one sponge. Now I can't remember who gave this to me. I think I got it as a gift somewhere along the way, but I'm going to use it today. I want to say like Generic gave it to me or something. I can't really remember. But as you guys remember, I located my witchy mom inside a room underneath the ocean right near Paul's base, and I think I want to take that there today. Now, we are going to go to town, okay? We're gonna go back to town, and then from town, if we wait a minute, wait till this enhanced portal is no longer portalized, we can go to Paul's bar. Okay, so his code is just a book. I should have known that, but in either case, we will just wait here and wait for this to go away, which should happen in about 15 seconds, I would imagine. But I'm hoping that the sponge is gonna soak up all the water around where we're gonna break her out, and then we can safely break her out of the confined area that she is in, and we can take her home and put her in a really nice place where she will hopefully have and live a good life. And maybe we'll deal with Paul after that. I don't really know, but here we go. So dial, we're gonna go to Paul's place. So this is Paul's place. Now, let's see here. Oh, it was over here. Yes, it was over here, all right? It was over here. Yep, right here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Sound of rushing water. Now, if I place this down, if I did the sponge, shouldn't it? Oh, snap. Where's the sponge? Give me the sponge. It's floating up to the surface. Look at that. That is so cool. The sponge, shouldn't it soak up the water down there? I thought this was gonna be a brilliant plan. I thought it was. Or did it? No, see, I don't want this. Oh wait, maybe it won't pour in. Oh! Wait a minute. There she is. Okay, we're underneath it here. Oh, this is interesting. Does this soak up, does this even soak up water? It doesn't look like it does. What? Okay, that's bizarre. Well, I think what I'm gonna do, we're just gonna do an old-fashioned breakout then. We'll use some dirt, some good old-fashioned dirt, and we'll make this this dirt escape as clean as possible. Sound good? All right, I hope so. So, let's see here. I don't want to obstruct. Well, you know what? Actually, no, this is flowing down directly into here, so we may not even need this. But just in case something goes wrong, I'm gonna do this. Okay, now I can't place that there because the iron bars want to connect. So we're gonna do this, broke that, and that. Okay. Her name is Mrs. Pooh. Oh, that's weird. But, well, what's in here? An apple. Is that how he feeds her? Oh, that's horrible. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do this. And she's surprisingly calm. But, can I capture? Why can't I capture right here? I'm trying to shoot. Does that shoot? Yeah, it's shooting. Where's the ball? Right here? All right, let me try something here. Back to. Aha! We did it! We did it! Yes. All right, let's make this look like I was never here. Oh, I should have brought something. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm going to go capture another thing, and I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to make it look like my mom apparated out of here and she changed into something else, which would be sweet. All right, I'll be right back with another animal. Okay. All right, guys. So a long time ago, there was once a time where Generic thought it was funny to broadcast across the server that I had died. And to do this, he took a, oh, Punches is leaving. Later, bro. He took a monster and a name tag. He named the name tag Chimney Swift, which is my in-game Minecraft name. A lot of people think it's Chimney Swift 11. When I log onto servers, people are always like, it's not the real you. No, my actual in-game name is just Chimney Swift, okay? I cannot make that any more clear. I've said it like 1,000 times. And he placed it on the monster, and then he killed the monster, and then it would say in the server chat, the death chat, it would say, Generic B killed Chimney Swift using whatever. So, I went ahead that very same day, and I made myself a sword, okay? That's right here, called Witchy Needles in his eyeballs, okay? And then I made a chicken named Generic B, and that is in this Safari net, and I've stored this thing forever in my item system. So this guy right here is named Generic B. He's a chicken, and whenever I would kill it, it would say Chimney Swift killed Generic B with witchy needles in his eyeballs, and it was a great little thing. Now, the funny thing about this is I realized it would be hysterical to replace Mrs. Pooh with a chicken in the confined cage down there named Generic B. I don't know, I saw that in my item system and I laughed hysterically. So today, we're going to spawn an exact copy. We're gonna do a little fun thing here because I wanna get another clone of this. So let's do Safari net. We've got an extra Safari net here. So we're gonna, I think this should produce like 1 or 2 chickens, or two, I think maybe two or three. Either way, the extras we're gonna kill. We're gonna put one in here. We're gonna save the original back in the item system. And we should get a good little laugh here. This episode probably will be a little bit funny, but so there we go. We're gonna add the stuff, the mob essence to that, and that should produce a chicken here named Generic B. So we got 2 chickens named Generic B. And all we've got to do now is just capture one of them right here, okay? So now we have a chicken in here named Generic B, but just to show you guys how that worked that one day that I did it, because I don't think I recorded it, it was something like this. Generic B was slain by Chimney Swift using witching needles in his eyeballs, and of course if there were more people on the server, they would say, what? What is going on? But that was how we pranked each other that day. It was a fun day, and I enjoyed it very much, and thankfully, this little Pokeball Safari Net thing with Generic B in it has come to use again. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to Paul's location, and we're going to put the chicken in where the my mother was. So let's go ahead here. We're gonna go there to Paul's place, and coming down here into the depths. Now don't tell him that I did this. I want him to log on and check on I want him to check on the status of his kidnapping victim, or his friend's kidnapping victim, as he so clearly puts it. And I want him to see that there's a chicken in here named Generic B, and I want to get like a real reaction from him. I want to see him laugh. So let's just put that there, and we're gonna close this up. Whoa, look, he's wearing a hat. Oh, that's too cool. He's wearing a hat. I love it. Oh, that's perfect. All right, guys, so here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go back to the house, and we're gonna find a place for my mom. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back at home. I have the Safari Net right here with Mrs. Pooh. Today has been a very successful episode, I might add, because we have now rescued my mom. So far, we've solved this. We've solved this mystery. Paul does not have his head. Now, I was poking around my house, and I found this. This is a gift from Corrales, and this is called the eye poop. I guess it's made by Apple. It's called the eye poop for your soup. So I guess if you have some bad rancid soup or something, and it's going through you like a behemoth, and your digestive system just can't handle it, and you've got the poops, you can come in the eye poop and poop. Now look at this, eye poop rentals, keep calm and take a poop. So this is a new block, and I forgot about this update because it did update, but the Mr. Crayfish's, or Senor Crudad's furniture mod updated recently, and he added like toilets and a bunch of other things. I think, you know what, let's even just take a look really quick, because I'm curious. I am curious now. Furniture. So we've got a bin, that looks new, a bath, a basin, a shower head, a toilet, and a wall cabinet. That is awesome. I'm super pumped about that. But supposedly if you sit on this, let me go to me mode. We're gonna go in me mode. Because, and I'm so glad that Corrales put this in my base today, because I have the perfect test to do today, just to make sure that this mom of mine is my real mom, okay? So, if you sit on these, press F for farts. Yes! Finally! Some privacy! How awesome is this? This is so great. I love this like a little too much. This is awesome, and look what Corrales did. He even put little pieces of poop, little turds on the floor here with micro blocks. That is so awesome. Now, Corrales, dude, I love you, because you are going to help me right now figure out what the story is with my mother, Mrs. Pooh. Now, I've already noticed a couple odd things about her. If she was like a normal witch, she would be tossing potions at me profusely. That's not happening, and that's a good sign because she is my mother, and you know, that's great and everything. She does have potions on her back, as you can see here. No, quit turning around. I'm trying to see your back. Stop it. Stop looking at me. Why did I do that? That's so great. That's so crazy. So stop. I'm just gonna go up the stairs. I'm just gonna spy on you from behind. Okay? She's got a potion right there. Ah! I jump behind you. There we go. A potion. She's got spider eyes, some blaze rods, and a little pouch there. It looks awesome. She's all decked out. It's great. But part of me is contemplating some things because I placed her down a little bit ago and there were just certain things about her that seemed off. They just seemed a little bit weird and I'm honestly not really sure what's going on here. So what I'd like to do is conduct a test. Now, thinking back to my childhood as a young witch, my mother, my witchy mother, who, before I turned evil, taught me some very arcane magic and things of the things of the nature. She taught me different things about nature as well, how to harness powers of nature for good, and you know, healing people and things like that. And I guess somewhere along the way I sort of lost that knowledge or ignored that knowledge, and I started using the power of the earth and my arcane magic for evil, which I don't feel very guilty about, and I'm gonna probably continue to do that. However, in order to prove that this is my mother, there was once a day where I sat on a toilet as a young boy, and I farted profusely, and she laughed saying, and I quote, "That is the funniest thing I have heard in my life. I will laugh at this forever." End quote. I remember that. So, today, we are going to put my mom outside here. And Corrales, I am so thankful that you brought this to me because you're totally gonna help me figure out this grand mystery here. So I'm going to sit on the toilet, I'm gonna close the door, and I'm gonna just fart. And if I hear my mom laugh out there, then I know it is truly my real mother. If not, well, we'll deal with that when we get there, okay? So here we go. I'm not hearing any laughter yet. Just as a side note, I feel like there should be like a really bassy, booming, echoing fart sound effect. So Senor Crew Dad, if you're watching this, can you add that? That would be amazing. Thank you. She's not laughing! Okay, there's something seriously wrong. Look deep into her eyes. She's not even looking at me. This isn't my mom. There's no way. This is not my mother. I have concluded this because this test would have proved it 100%. 100%. Corrales, thank you so much for providing the eye poop. But seriously, there's something wrong here. Something absolutely wrong with my mother. Mrs. Pooh is not my real mother. We've been tricked. And I think, you know what this means? Let's take a look at the map. I live here, okay? I live here. Paul, pardon the map glitches and stuff like that. Paul lives here. There's a long distance between us. Long distance. Actually, about halfway between us almost is the town. I'm thinking right now. Because we gotta get him back. This is awful. This is absolutely, I'm also thinking I should expand the darkness here. That would look really cool. But that's a side note. We absolutely need to plot something. We need to like march on him with an army or something. Like this is absurd. He hired someone to kidnap my mom. He kidnapped my mom, said he wants his head back. I say, no, I'm not gonna give you the head back. You're pushing too hard here. This is a little ridiculous. I haven't seen my mom in decades, kind of a thing, you know, and you're just expecting full-on payment, yada, yada, yada. And he comes back and says, no, you have one more chance to give me my head or your mom gets it. I'm forced to break her out. And who do I break out? It's not even the real one. So where is my real mother? We're gonna have to decide this with some, this is a war. This is an all-out freaking war. Paul, I hope you're ready, buddy, because a war is coming and I'm gonna get ready starting probably next episode. Peace.